Bug, so we are getting right down to business. Today we are making Fruit Loops, and this is the last soap in our cereal soap series. Say that 5 times fast. And anyway, so we have our cereal embeds here that we used our silicone mold for, and if you watch that video, then you know the mold that I'm talking about. We have our clays already in the bucket. This is our lye solution here: goat's milk, sodium lactate, silk, and 50-50 lye solution. You all know I do a 50-50 solution, and if you like to learn how to do that, if you're new to soap making, you can watch my video on master batching lye. We're going to do this a little differently today. All of our base is going to be white, and we're going to do some melt and pour swirls. This is the first time I'm doing this. I was actually supposed to be doing the embeds with soap dough and a whole bunch of other stuff, and I just said, you know what, let me do something different for me anyway, for a change. So I'm going to sieve all this through. Hopefully no bits of silk went through, and this is not corn silk this time, it is Tessa silk. My corn silk is in the basement, and I forgot to go and get it, and this was readily available, so I'm going to use, well, that's what I used. So, let's get buzzing. By the way, our oils turn this color because there's clays at the bottom, as always. Add in our yogurt. Simple syrup, TD, Hopefully with saponification this will get whiter, but I'm not going to add any more TD. So being that there is nothing else to mix, I'm going to pause you guys so I can mix up the first batch of melt and pour. And then we'll pop in the fragrance and start molding this. I don't want it to thicken up. I like the consistency that it is right now before we're able to pour in the melt and pour. So, be back. All the fragrance is mixed in. I added a little bit more TD because the fragrance immediately started darkening the batter. So hopefully it doesn't become brown, beige. I can deal with. Sorry. Have all that in there. And we'll save this a little bit for the top. Not piping. I'll just probably spoon it on. So I'll let that thicken up in the corner over there. And it smells delicious. Just like the cereal. And this is our melt and pour. And we're just going to do a drop with this. And I'm going to mix up the next batch. So let me tell you, this turned out to be very interesting. I didn't film this part only because it was taking me too long to actually melt down the melt and pour it in. And it wasn't, not all of it went all the way through. So I had to mash some of it down. So I'm just telling you guys what happened. I had to mash it down in there. So this is going to come out looking pretty interesting, which I'm still very excited for, by the way. So we'll just have to see. It smells really good. And then like the melt and pour pieces, pours kind of like broke up into like little bits and pieces in the soap. And it looks pretty cool, almost kind of like a confetti. So only God knows what this looks like on the inside, and we'll find out for sure when we cut it. So right now, I'm just trying to level it out, and I'm going to smack it down some. I did just pour in some purple and some blue melt and pour. I don't want that to splash back at me, but I want to level this out some and then smack it down. I want it to be sort of kind of like the other cereal soaps. They all have, you know, the colors coming down. It didn't do the drop like I anticipated, but it's melt and pour. So what are you going to do? The soap is made, so that's all I care about. So we are going to add the top to it, which are these cereal pieces and the rest of our white. So at least you guys will be able to get to see that, even though it's nothing spectacular. And it thickened up really nice. Oh, this stuff smells so good. And there's really nothing to describe. It smells like Fruit Loops. And that's it. Oops. I lost a bit there. Okay. Let me spread this out some. See, nothing fancy. just something to anchor our melt and pour pieces of cereal. Okay, and these aren't going in any particular order. I just want to get them on the soap. Ah, I really need my tweezers. Matter of fact, let's take these gloves off. Cereal and milk. The soap series was very fun to do. I love cereal, so I'm not too much of a fan of milk, I must say, though. I'm more partial to silk products. Like I like almond milk, cashew milk. I can say because it's supposed to be cereal milk. Cashew milk. What else is there? I haven't tried rice milk yet, though. That'll be something interesting. These feel like they're too spread apart. And again, don't be alarmed. I don't mind the white being on it. The concept is supposed to be cereal and milk. So it's not anything that's supposed to be perfect. Sometimes people think everything is supposed to be perfect and pristine and looking a certain way. No. It's whatever your vision is for what you're doing. I'm going to finish this and I'll bring you guys back when the top is done. So I had to sit down to finish this. But at any rate, this is our Fruit Loop cereal. And this is the front of it. Oh, I forgot I spilled that and I didn't wipe it up. But this is the front and the side. So you can see a little bit of the melt and pour that I mashed down. And the same thing on this side and then the front. So I'm pretty certain it'll come out looking very pretty, as do all my soaps. So here's where I bid you adieu. Thank you guys for watching. As always, be well and stay blessed. And bye for now. With soap on my finger.